There we go.
Yeah, that old saying, find the bait, find the fish. There you go.
Really left this year.
We're probably, I'd say, 5 metres from a fishing platform.
Yeah.
Hey folks, out on the water this morning, absolute cracker morning. The prawns are starting to run in the system. So today we're going to talk to you about a couple of our favourite prawn profiles, how and where we fish them, and we're going to hit some structure. We've just put the boat in and we can't drive past this bait, so we're going to have a quick go here first. Buckle up.
A bunch of prawns skipping up here on the surface, and it looks like absolutely everything is eating them. There we go.
Fish on. That didn't take long.
Hey, there's a little tailor. That'll be what's chasing that bait. Hey, there's a tailor trying to eat yours. There's probably a few of these guys around that would have been attracted to that light last night.
He's a pretty solid little fish.
Beautiful little tailor to start the morning.
Everything eats a prawn.
Everything does eat a prawn. And that guy just would have been cruising along that edge there, feeding on the bait. Pop that guy out and we'll carry on fishing along here and see if we can find a couple more.
Beautiful time of the morning too. They'd be feeding in that low light. Oh, straight on it then.
Over there?
Yep. Yep. Oh, yep. Oh, come on. So basically, we've launched the boat, seen that bait, can't resist having a few shots at the bait. So we just grabbed a couple of rods. We've got different prawn profiles on, but everything eats a prawn. No matter what the species in the system, prawns are a tasty critter. Dex on that one there, Declan's got the 3.5 inch PrawnZ Elite. I've got a 2.5 inch ZMan prawns on here. Both really good profiles for fishing river and estuary for a variety of target species. So, a bit more bait out on the end here too. There's a bit happening. So we're just going to target that bait. The fish are pushing the bait around. So we're just looking for that, blow up, get that lure in amongst it, and that's probably tailor stirring those fish up. So keeping an eye out for bait movement and fish busting up the bait, get that lure in there, get that fish. Oh, yep,
There we go.
Yep, that old saying, find the bait, find the fish.
The tailor never really left this year, which is nice. I don't mind catching a couple of tailor.
Oh, they fight.
A net for him? Are you on light leader?
Light leader. They fight well. Love a tailor, eh? Summertime tailor. Come on, buddy. There he is.
There he is.
Bit smaller than that one you had.
Yep.
But he's a nice chunky little fish. They're in good condition, full of bait, like they're definitely fit fish. Oh, he's drilled that little prawn, 2.5 inch prawn. Only a pocket rocket. You get a bite off. Comes with the territory, hey?
Oh,
bite off from the tailor. Oh, cast the lure. There we go, little handful of tailor. We'll get him back in straight away. Don't want to leave them out of the water for too long. But that's pretty amazing. You know, if you see bait going off like that, you've got to stop and have a crack. So, a couple of tailor in quick time. We'll see what else is feeding in amongst this bait.
Right, we've just had a big shower of bait. There's prawns spraying everywhere. So we'll just come over here, right up into the bait and get a cast in there and we'll see what's in there. Oh, straight away. Oh, Justin's got a bite. Oh,
A lot of little fellas in amongst there.
Oh, there he is. I think a couple of little tailor in there by the feels of that.
Find the bait.
Find the bait, yep. Little tailor, you got a little tailor too?
Yep.
Fun little start to the morning. Whee.
Work around you a bit there. Oh, no!
That's the
He
problem
bit
with the
me
tailor.
off. You've been at that guy?
Oh, that's right. I've picked a bigger lure, so I've got a bit less chance of getting bitten off. He has absolutely smashed that prawn in there.
Oh. Down ya.
Yeah, a bit quicker retrieves. I reckon if you chuck that little guy in there and crank it back.
Keep it up high, give it a twitch, eh? Oh, yep.
There we go.
Yep, straight on.
Just sped up that retrieve a little bit. And these guys right on the surface. What is going on here?
I think I'm under.
In the morning sun, it's a bit hard to see. Beautiful little
This guy
again.
decided he was going stage left.
With that bit quicker retrieve, he's just hit that on the side.
Nice way to warm up the drags for the morning.
Yeah. Oh, that guy's bleeding a bit. I'll just pop that hook out and pop him back.
Good fun on light gear, that's for sure. He's on that little 2.5 inch ZMan prawns, but they're, yeah, ate both those prawns, no problem. Oh, I just got a 1/4 ounce jig head on there, 1/4 ounce size 1 HeadlockZ HD TT, so that I can belt that cast in there a decent distance, and just keeping the rod tip up, twitchy retrieve to keep it up nice and high in that guy's face, eh?
Make sure when you're catching these guys, check your leader like that. He has absolutely frayed that. Time for a retie.
See you, buddy. All right, Declan's on the electric, cruising us around, chasing this bait. So we're following the bait around. That tailor are pushing the bait around here. So we're just finding the bait movement, getting that lure in there, and I'm just going to keep it high up in the water column. Keep that rod tip up, twitchy retrieve, and see if we can stir those fish up into eating. So we just got to stay with the bait, keep moving, keep that lure moving, and hopefully we can stir up the bite.
There we go.
There we go.
What do you reckon that is?
Hold them down a bit deeper.
Little brim.
Pocket rocket.
Oh, little flatty. That's down there.
The right species, wrong size. As Declan was saying, great thing about a prawn is fish expect to see them pretty much anywhere in the water column. So we're matching the hatch no matter where we fish. You'll see them sometimes. Oh, see you fella. You'll see them skipping across the top with the brim chasing them. You'll see them mid-water schooled, and you'll see them right on the bottom, hugging the bottom. So flathead, brim, all sorts of species will eat a prawn. So from top right down to the bottom, we'll catch fish on this thing. So we'll just see if we can get another fish fishing a little bit deeper under the bait, and then we'll move on and hit some different structure. Yep.
There we go. What do we got there? Little flatty by the look of that head shake.
Oh, cranky.
Cranky little flatty. What do you call them?
Oh, call them for the net.
Oh, little squire. There's a chance of anything down on this bait at the fronts of these rivers like this. Beautiful little squire.
Pocket rocket.
I have to say snapper these days, don't I?
Yeah, small snapper. Yeah, squire. Don't use that term so much anymore, eh? But that is a beautiful little squirey snapper. Another species on the prawn. We'll just pop that hook out. I'm fishing the yabby colour there, just a nice, beautiful pearly top, which will match a bit of bait fish as well, and then that nice UV orange bottom. So we'll send that little guy back in. There you go, another species fishing it a bit deeper down under that bait.
There we go.
There we go, buckle up. I'm just scenting up, you've sent it up.
Yeah, I've just gone back down to that smaller profile. Another lovely.
Oh, that's nice. You want the net under him?
Yeah, lovely little flatty on that light gear. All sorts sitting down here. Oh, he's actually a tagged flathead.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. There's a few guys that have been tagging them around.
We'll definitely take note of that, take a photo of that tag number. That's pretty cool, a tagged fish. Beautiful. Yeah. There we go, tagged flatty. Looks fairly fresh, that tag.
Yeah, had a bit of growth on it. I've cleaned it off there to be able to see the number.
Yep, so we'll get a shot of that number and make sure we send it in so that we can track the data on these guys and that sort of thing. And I think we've probably had our fun off this structure, eh? Caught a variety of species fishing this area that we're fishing. We might move on and just talk you through some different structure that we're going to fish through the session. All right, change of scenery. So we move to another piece of structure, rock walls. Fish love rock walls because there's all those crevices and stuff in the rocks that hold bait fish and prawns. There's all the growth on the rocks that they can feed on as well, ambush points. So it's beautiful structure to fish. Prawns love rocks. We're fishing prawns. Let's get into the rocks here, see if we can whack a couple of fish.
There we go.
Oh, buckle up. That didn't take long.
That didn't take long. There's like a little flatty on the edge of that rock wall.
Oh, beautiful
nice little
fish. That is a
flathead.
beautiful flathead.
Well, there's a bunch of bait around this morning, and as soon as we're seeing that bait, we've just pulled up on that rock wall. There's bait all over it, and that was first cast on there. Beautiful little flatty.
Nice flatty.
Prawns everywhere this morning.
And those guys absolutely love a prawn, so
They do.
he'd be in hunting along the base of that rock wall, hey?
Yep.
Chasing food. And he's drilled, absolutely drilled that prawn.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
One of my favourite colours in that prawn there, that nice little new penny colour.
Bit of UV, bit
Yeah.
of flash as well, sparkle on that in there. Nice dark silhouette colour for dirtier water as well.
It's a bit of an old school colour, but it's definitely one of my favourites, especially in that little prawn there. Right, we'll just pop that hook out. I've got to retie that leader there. This is on my lighter rod, so I've only got that 10 pound on there. So it's worthwhile checking it every time you get one of these guys. Pop them back, retie and have another cast. Right, I've just felt back that leader and he's scuffed up to there. Cut that off and retie. It's always worth checking that in case you hook a bigger fish. Right, quick little uni knot there, we'll trim that tag and that's good to go again. There we go.
Buckle up.
Oh, I dropped him. That was quite a nice bite there. Pull that prawn down and pop him back. There we go.
Yep. Little flatty. Little flatty, they're loving the prawns. Well, I've probably done my leader no favours there. I'll check it out though. So there you go, we're just fishing those prawns with a hopping retrieve. So casting it in right into the edge of that rock wall or in around the bait nut that's in there. Give it a few hops, let it fall back down to the bottom again, hop, and that bite then came as it's sinking back down. I felt the pluck, set the hook, got the fish. So beautiful little flatty. We'll get this prawn out of him and send him back on his way. Righto, so there's a couple of fish on the prawns in quick time in an area that Declan and I have never fished before. So we haven't fished this structure we're fishing. And I think people sometimes get a little bit obsessed with spots and I need to know a spot to go and fish. But it's more about putting the different variables together. There we go, there's another fish. So it's more about, a bit of variety. Yeah, that's normally me catching those flat ones. Yeah, so there's another different species on the prawn. So everything eats a prawn. So for me, technique is more important than spots. So it's all about putting together the key elements. So here we've got structure, we've got bait, we've got water flow. So this is an area where Declan and I go, yeah, I reckon we can pull a few fish here. What are we going to use? Well, everything loves prawns along a rock wall. The prawns are running at the moment. Let's hop a few prawns on the bottom, fish right in on that edge, work them back to the boat, and we're going to come across a few fish working along here. If we don't, that's fishing. We just go and find another area looking for those same elements. Bait, water movement, structure, even fish busting up. So we'll keep rolling along this rock wall. Yeah, under the bait.
There?
Funny thing is, there's a few joggers, people walking.
Great land-based spot.
Yeah.
I mean, we're literally fishing the boat ramp car park.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. For those of you that don't have a boat or a kayak or anything like that, we're fishing a rock wall. There's people walking, there's people jogging, there's a car park there. There's so much good fishing that's accessible to land-based anglers. Again, structure, flow, bait, just put those key elements together, Declan.
Oh, that was a good fish. That was such a big head shake.
Big flat one.
Yeah. You know when you hit it and it just is the biggest head shake?
Just locks the brakes up.
Just stops and just goes dunk, dunk.
Yeah. Yep.
There we go. Now this is a very accessible fishing spot because there's a fishing platform right there.
There you
nice
go.
Flat fish.
Nice flatty in front of the... Oh, bit me off. That was a decent flatty right in front of the fishing platform. So get down here, get on that fishing platform and get some revenge for me on that bloke.
We go. Oh, yeah. Nice flatty. Wonder if he's going to have a prawn in his mouth, because you just lost it all right on that. Again, right in front of the fishing platform. You're retying. Righto. Another beautiful flathead.
I think whoever's on that fishing platform should be throwing a 2.5 inch ZMan prawns, mate.
I reckon. Another beautiful little flatty there. So much bait along this rock wall, so these guys have come right in. Pop that hook out, check in there for Justin's prawn. No, not in there. Chuck him back.
Fish on.
Yeah.
I've got one in my hand here. You're hooked up to another one.
That's a nice one. I've just changed over to that PrawnZ Elite, just because we've seen a couple of better ones along here, so I've just gone to that little bit bigger profile, and a better one's eaten that. Oh, he's a nice floody. A little bit bigger profile. And
yeah, beautiful fish.
Bounce that PrawnZ Elite along there, and this guy has absolutely smashed it.
Let's have a bit of a closer look at that prawn, hey?
Yeah. Definitely becoming one of my favourite presentations, the old PrawnZ Elite.
That is probably one of the most realistic prawn profiles I've ever seen.
Yep.
It's an absolutely beautiful presentation. Lots of leg and antennae vibration, that segmented body, so you get that tail kick. So you get the kick of you've got the look of a prawn, the tail kick of a prawn, and then those antenna and leg vibration as it flutters down.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a beautiful presentation.
Definitely becoming one of my go-to lures to throw in a lot of different applications, but this chucking over a metre of water is really working for us this morning.
Yeah, it's amazing, shallow or those deeper edges and stuff. And the cool thing with a prawn that size, like when I first fished that guy, I thought, oh, it's a fair size profile. I've had 30 centimetre flathead eat it, right through to big flatties eat it. It's great for jacks, barra, mulloway, everything that eats a prawn's going to eat that thing, hey?
I mean, we've even caught quite a few brim on that.
Yeah, you got some crackers on it, eh?
Yeah.
I'm just flicking the little 2.5 inch around. This is one of my favourite sort of general river and estuary presentations. It's got those nice little antennae and those legs that give it that glide. It's got a nice tail kick, and it's a good bite-sized snack. So I'm kind of hedging my bets on the brim and stuff a bit more, but mixing things up depending on the profile of the bait in your area and the water depth and the size of fish. They're both great prawns that you can flick around for sure.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to throw this one back in the water.
Yeah, I can still see that fishing platform, and we've put about 6 flatties in the boat, so time for the locals to get on it.
Oh,
Bit going on in there, mate. I might have to join you.
there we go. That is right in the shallows there. There is an absolute bunch of fish as that tide's sort of running around, and it must be pushing all the bait up to near that beach there. Another beautiful little flatty. Hold that going. Oh, he is.
Oh, he's inhaled it.
Yeah. Oh, he's spitting out a bunch of prawns. Oh, yeah, prawns everywhere. He actually is spitting the prawns out everywhere.
That's very cool.
There's all the jelly prawns he's spitting out here. He's preferred the PrawnZ Elite, a little bit bigger. That thing is absolutely down there.
Oh, he thought it was worth eating, didn't he? Scoffed it.
Pop that hook out. I reckon I'll cast back in there, because that was 3 bites on that cast.
There you go.
There we go.
We're probably, I'd say, 5 metres from a fishing platform.
Yeah.
We're pulling a few fish, so we're sending them straight back in for the guys that come and fish the platform. But you guys definitely need to grab yourselves a a couple of prawns and get out there and get stuck into a few. So we've had good success on both prawns today, the 2.5 inch prawns and that 3.5 inch PrawnZ Elite. That PrawnZ Elite, the action is incredible. Tail kick, glide, looks real, leg and antennae vibration, and those things are eating it with gusto, hey? Wow. Inhaling that whole prawn. What an absolute cracker morning. We fished that first structure, then moved onto that rock wall, caught a stack of fish. We haven't got ourselves a brim yet this morning, so on the way back to the ramp, we're just going to do a quick stop, fish some submerged rock, see if we can pull a couple of brim out on the prawns. Oh, buckle up.
It's a big brim.
That looks solid.
Righto. We just found a new patch of rocks there, and that feels like a very good brim. There we go.
Yeah.
Double hookup.
I think you're going under me, are you?
Yep. We might
do a bit of dancing.
Might need to get the net out for these
actually,
guys.
Oh
no, mine's a cod.
You got a cod. Another species. Surely we don't have a double hookup on cod.
I mean, it's possible.
Mine's looking...
What have you got there?
What are you? Brimbo.
Brimbo? Need a net. Is he a good one? Oh, he's a beautiful
He's a nice brim.
Pop him in the net there. Another double hookup. We've had a few this morning.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's just on the light 1 to 3 kilo spin gear. That's pretty cool little cod, eh? They're such a beautiful fish.
Chuck them on the ground.
Awesome fun on the light gear. So that's pretty much running 1 to 3 kilo spin gear with, you know, 1,000 to 2,000 size reels, 6 or 8 pound braid and 10 pound leader. Still got to run 10 pound leader around these rocks and flatties and tailor and all sorts of things going on. But yeah, mixed bag for sure. Variety of species.
Stop throwing that guy on the ground.
So that's the 1 to 3 kilo spin gear is perfect if you want to get out and chase a few of these guys on that 2.5 inch prawns. So I'm running the black Mamba with the Inspira. You got a black Mamba there as well.
Little
running
Ceymar
that
HD.
Ceymar HD reel, so beautiful reel as well. And then when we step up to that 3.5 inch PrawnZ Elite, we step up to 2 to 4 kilo gear, running the same sort of rods and reels, but 2 to 4 kilo gear when we're chasing fish on that bit bigger prawn, bit heavier weight.
Yep.
Beautiful. Get this guy off and get him back in the water.
There we go.
There we go.
Little flatty by the feels of it.
Up over the rocks.
Nice brim boat.
Nice brim up over the rocks.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a
mate with him. Let's get his mate.
A few of these guys hang around on top of the rocks here. Good bit of current flowing over it. And these guys are just feeding on the run-in tide.
And those guys love a prawn.
Yeah, just feeding on that little bit of run-in tide there. Absolutely smashed that little prawn drifting along there.
Righto, so there you go. A stack of different species, fishing those prawn profiles, flathead, snapper, flounder, all sorts of species, tailor, and wrapping up with that nice brim there to finish with as well. If you love your soft plastics fishing, make sure you check out that 2.5 inch ZMan prawns and that 3.5 inch PrawnZ Elite. Get out there, get stuck into a few. Boat!
What was that?
I don't even think that was on the bottom.
What is that creature? Well, that was last cast. We're meant to be going home, Justin.
Last cast, drilled it at the boat.
Big head shake. I don't know what that is. Maybe a little valley or something?
Cranky little Trev, baby, yeah. Oh, that's gold. He's feisty.
He's acting like a Trevor.
Oh, that is so cool. Oh, the variety of species, hey. Throwing prawns. Buckle up. That's the little 2.5 inch prawns in blood oil. 1/8 ounce 10 TT HeadlockZ Finesse UV.
And you'd snuck an extra cast in there.
In the motor oil colour on the sneaky extra cast. That's a pretty cool way to finish though.
Yeah, beautiful little GT.
I know we'd already wrapped it up, but you can always have one last cast. One last cast on the prawn.
I'll be unhooking that dude.
Righto, here we go. We're going to be here all day, but there you go. That is the beauty of the little prawn. Everything eats a prawn. That is a cool little GT that has eaten that 2.5 inch ZMan prawns on that light head. Righto, wind that thing in. We are packing up this time. We'll send this guy back for you to get out there and get stuck into. Have fun out there on the water. Fish on. He's hooked up.
Oh,
We're going home, mate.
that is an angry creature. Oh, that is a good brim. On the last cast.
The final last cast.
Oh, beautiful brim.
Oh, the final last cast.
That is a chunk of a brim.
We really got to go, hey?
Yeah.
We've had a cracker couple of hours on the water. I hope you guys have enjoyed it this morning. So that was Declan's last cast after my Trev, and he's on a cracker brim on that new penny colour.
Yep.
Just clunked it, mate, hey?
Yep, absolutely smashed.
I'm not even going to cast again. We've got to go.
We got to go.
We'll see you guys out there.